What up, y'all? Welcome back to another video brought to you by Caught Up Ones, man. So a lot of these rappers, they are, government ran, right? So a lot of these rappers that's talking about, all this stuff on the community, right? That's not talking about uplifting the people, right? It's not speaking about the things that are, everything they speak about, right? These rappers, right? There's a lot of demoralizing, degrading behavior, right? So this is why the black community, right, that shouldn't be listening to these rappers, these songs, and what they're putting out there, right? Because what they talk about in their music, right, it's talking about degrading and, demoralizing your own people, man. So that's why I say the black community, some of y'all are hypocrites, right? Because y'all say that you want all this liberation, right? I want to have these different, have this, tell your people that we got to help ourselves and all that. I say all this stuff, right? But y'all still listen to their music, y'all listen to their songs, and y'all playing what they talking about, right? So, this is why we got to be different from them, right? Not learn what they're doing and picking up on their ways, right? So many of our people, man, they go with that, right? So you see that going on, man, you got to speak about it, right? So, they are enemies, right? So we gotta understand that most of our own people, right, has made a couple of the heathens, right? So a lot of these rappers that's talking about all this stuff, right, they're learning this stuff from the oppressors, right? So whatever the oppressors tell them to do, they're gonna do it, right? So this is why you see them doing these accumulation rituals and all this stuff that's taking place amongst the industry, right? Because most of them is right with the enemy, right? So if you see somebody, supposedly, supposed to be doing what you're doing, right? But they amongst the enemies, why would you want to support that, right? So you just gotta have, discretion out here, who you around and who you listening to, right? Because there's a lot of, a lot of enemies out here, and we're supposed to be speaking against all this stuff that's going on, right? So yeah, man, speak against this stuff, man, and stop being a coward, right? So we're supposed to be warriors out here, man. So when you're a warrior, you're gonna speak the truth, right? And you're not trying to be liked by nobody, right? And you don't care about none of that, right? So yeah, man, I appreciate you guys watching the message, man. Hope these messages, give you insight what you need to keep on going, to keep on speaking against these things and talk about everything that goes on, man. So yeah, a lot of these rappers, man, they are, controlled oppositions, ran by the government, right? Ran by the CIA, ran by, all these different governmental, that's how they ran by it, right? So we just got to expose them, man, call it out, speak about this stuff, man, and talk about it, man. So I appreciate everybody that's watching these messages. Everybody take care, and shalom.